Hi guys, welcome back to Analysis with Emmanuel. In my previous video, we talked about the impact of AI in data analytics and how AI is shaping the future of the industry. But today's session is completely different. We are diving deep into a full healthcare data analytics project. This is a smoking health risk analysis dashboard, and I'll be showing you exactly how to recreate it step by step. So make sure you're glued to the screen. Don't even blink an eye. So before we proceed, I would love to give you a complete tour of the dashboard we're going to be working with today. So this is a damaged human body. Yeah, this is a damaged skeletal human body of a smoker. We have the one for the healthy. So this is for the healthy. We have the one for the heart. This is the healthy heart of a human. So we have the one for the damaged heart. We have the one for the kidney. This is a damaged kidney actually. We have the healthy kidney. We have the liver, and we have the lungs. So each and every one will have the healthy section and they have the damaged section. Do you get? So this is a very wonderful masterpiece, and I would love you to recreate it. It's really going to help in your portfolio. It's really going to help you in your knowledge, even in the healthcare sector. Also, you will find my LinkedIn and my other social media links in the description of this video. Once you recreate this dashboard, make sure to tag me. I would love to see your version and how well you're able to apply the techniques I'm going to share with you today. So don't forget to tag me when you recreate it, okay? Thank you. So now we would be diving in immediately to what we have. So you open your, let's open our Power BI. So now we are able to open the Power BI. You open a blank report. That's the first thing we are going to do for today. So we would love to get our data. Would love to get our data that we're going to be able to work with. So when you come here, you come to get data. It's going to be a text or a CSV. So go to the description of this video. You're going to see a Google Drive link where you're going to see all the data set. These 4 data set we're going to be working with today. So make sure you download them because that's what we're going to use. So this is the first one we're going to import. So now you come here, you go to transform data. So new source, we want to get other data sets, the remaining 3 more data sets. We get the health data set, we're going to add it. Okay. Now we get the third data set, which is condition. We're going to add it. Now we get the last data set, which is for the organs. We're going to add it here. Okay, now if you notice when you go through this data set, you see that okay, this one is detected. You see that it was able to detect that this is a header. So you come here, you put use first row as headers. So now it's able to go as headers. Also in this place, you see that organ condition is here. It wasn't able to detect it. So here we're going to use first row as header. In the organs too, it's obvious, you can see organs and they were not used as header. Use the first row as header. So now we've been able to do this. We are going to save. Yes. They will all come in. just wait for it to load. So now when you come to your data section, it's obvious that our 4 datasets are inside. So the first thing I would love to do for you is to give you a quick overview of what we are going to be working with, because I believe as a data analyst you need to understand the data set that you're going to be working with before you can be able to do anything. So the patient ID, so this is patient ID is like a unique number given to each patient, able to identify them like an identifier. We have the age, this is the age for each patient. We have gender, so we have it to be what, male and female. We have smoking status, so in the smoking status it is either the person is a current smoker, a former smoker, or the person has never smoked before. We have years of smoking. We have cigarettes per day, that's for the daily intake. For the organs, we have human heart, the human body, the kidney, the liver, and the lungs. For the organ condition, it is either it is healthy or damaged. So this is the BMI, this is the body mass index. The risk of having a blood pressure, high blood pressure, is either it's high or it's low or it's normal. So this is the cholesterol level of each patient. The family history risk, this just tells us, does the person have a history of smoking before or not? So this is the level of alcohol consumption. So this is this for the data set. This is the main data set actually. So now we are going to look at the condition data set. This is just either this. There's a reason why it's like this. So now we're going to look at the image. So this one is for, this is the combination of the human body and the organ condition. And this image URLs, these are the image URLs we're going to be working with. So if you want to know how I was able to get it or how I was able to access it, you can let me know in the comment section. Maybe I will make a separate video for that. So we have the organs. This is organs, this is the human body, and this is an icon URL also. This icon URL, I think this was what we worked with here. This was our images we were able to use here. Do you get? So if you want to know how I was able to get that too, you can let me know in the comment section, so I'll be able to put you through. So now the first thing we are going to do after we've been able to load our data set is to get our background that we're going to be working with. Also, when you go to description, you're going to find the background there. Download it so you can be able to use. So now we put it to what? 0. Yeah, it should be in feet. Okay. So this is the background we're going to be working with. Now we are going into the main work. So the first thing we are going to do is to recreate the card visual here. So you come to new card. This is the new card. You come here. So this is the first thing we are going to do for today. So make sure you pay maximum attention. Don't blink an eye. So you don't get to miss any detail, any important detail that we're going to be working with today. The first thing we'll be getting today is the total amount of patients we have in our data set. So when you take your patient ID, you take it into the value section. We have a total of 2.5k here. So what you do is you search for label. When you search for label, you make sure you off it. Mine is currently off, so you make sure you off it in the call out section, so it looks like this. So the next thing we'll be doing is getting the average age and average BMI. So we'll be creating a measure that we're going to use to be able to get this particular result here. So when you come here, you come to the notepad. This notepad is in the description of this video. When you get to the notepad, you'll be able to copy this particular section. So this notepad was made so that we can be able to have faster results. We don't have to be writing formulas. The time we used to write formulas, we should probably use it to get better result or faster result on better things. Do you get? So now we would be you will just copy the formula from the notepad in the description of this video. So you come here, right click here, new measure. So we want to create new measure called average age. So this average age is going to help us. It's going to have an arrow. Don't worry, you're just going to see it as we go further. So now we want to work on the health. We want to create another measure. I think this one is going to carry the average BMI. Yeah, this is the average BMI. All this is going to be present in the when you press Ctrl C. All this is going to be present in the description of this video. Ctrl V. You put it in. So now we've been able to successfully create these two particular measure. So what we are going to do now is to add it into our card visual. When you highlight your card visual, you go down, you go to reference label, you carry each, you take your average age, you add it, you take your average BMI, you add it. So currently this is what our card visual looks like at the moment. So now we are going to come here, come to this particular section, come to your card section, in the all, open the layout, open this layout. Now you're going to make it what? Horizontal. So now we need to make this, I think 35 would work. Your call out size, so you're going to edit this section too. Now it's going to look like something like this. Exactly. So now when you come here, you go to general, you go to effect, you off the background of this particular card visual. Yeah. So the divider, it has a divider. I don't think the divider is necessary. Divider here in the card visual, you off it too. So it was here before. So I think this is quite okay at the moment. So you just make sure you're able to resize it properly. Do you get it? You shouldn't intrude into other spaces. You make sure everything is perfectly done. Okay. So the next step is to add a text box. So we're going to be adding a text box. So this particular text box now is going to work with the semi bold, going to be on 12, going to be on a color code 6666666. So just take note of the color code 66666, and yeah, we're good. So oh my god, you know what, let's write it like that. Total patient, I don't know why he went back. So here now we'll now highlight it, and let's make that edit once more again. Semi bold, take it to 12, take the color coding, correct, yes. So now when you select this particular visual again, make it italic. Now we're going to off the background of this particular visual. Yeah. So this is how it currently looks. Just try to like position it better. Yeah. So I think this is quite good. Wait. Okay. Okay, now we are good with this. So what we'll be working on now is this particular section where we can be able to get either the healthy or the damaged. Yeah. So this particular section now, this is a button visual, a button slicer that we are going to recreate now. So this particular section, when you come here, you see a button slicer, you take it to this part of the visual. So this button slicer now, we are going to use the condition. Organ condition is going to be our value. So now we are going to first come here, remove the title of this button visual. Okay, So now we are going to make edits to this. So when it is in default, currently these are defaults, all right? So when it is default, how do we want it to be? That's what we're going to be doing now. Firstly, we have to remove the borders, off the borders. Oh, my bad. Let's leave it on for now. So no, I think we'll off it. So it's the background color that we're going to make edit to. So the default background color code is going to be D4DD E3. Yeah, so this is the default background color. So now we can off the border. Do you get? So now default, this is the default section. Currently this is how it is. Okay, so now when we now go to selected section, that's where you select a particular how you want it to be. Currently it is black, so we're going to also make that particular edit now. So we don't want it to be black, we want it to have the color. We want it to blend perfectly to our visual, so we're going to work with C3 CF D8. So this is how it's going to be when it is selected. Do you get? So off the bottom part. Now let's go to the callout value. In the state of default, how do you want it to be? So now in the state of default, our values, we want our values to be black. Yes, in the state of default, we want to be black, and I think this is quite okay already. Yeah, so in the state of selected, this is where we're going to make it. So we don't want it to be white. Now if you notice here, damaged is white because damaged, this section is selected already. So now we want it to also be black. Do you get? So now we're going to make this more better. Okay, no, leave this. Before I forget, we're also going to make it italic in selected and default. We're going to put it in italic. Yes. So now we want to make sure that once it is selected, it should have a difference. It should pop up. Do you get? So I think you take this to this, put this as semi-bold. Yeah. So it should have like a little bit of a pop-up that shows. Yeah. So now this is currently how it is. So we're going to edit the background. We're going to remove the background. So it's now going to look like this. So it's a blended color. I'm still kind of considering. I think it shouldn't have much of a dark. Okay, let me take a look at my former dashboard. Let me take a look so that we can know what we're doing. Okay. All right. So here now we're going to change it. Instead of, it shouldn't be in, when it is selected, we don't want the value to be dark. I think, yeah, this is okay. It should just have a little pop-up. That's just how I want it to be. And yeah, something like this. It should just have a little pop-up. So yeah, we are good with that. So you can now make it edit the size. Okay, so we are good with that now. So now we need to recreate this particular section. So this particular section, we use what we call a chiclet slicer for this, so that we're able to visualize the image and visualize everything with the dashboard. Do you get? So now we're going to come to our dashboard, get the chiclet slicer for our dashboard. I don't know if you have it, but what I know is you go to get more visual. When you come here, it will load for a while actually. So now that's successfully loaded. you come here, you search for chick, you can see it, you add it. So what we want to do now is to add it to one of our visualization we can work with in the visualization pane. Yeah, so that get more visuals gives us access to other visuals that are not in this particular section. So now it's added already. Yeah, mine is already added. I just wanted to show you how you can work with it. So this is mine. You come here now, we click on it. So this is how it's going to be. Okay, this is how it's going to be in this particular section. So what we are going to do now is to add the category and add the image. Okay, so the category is going to be organs, but organs from the organ here. Okay, so now you come here, you add the image. It's not looking good now, but trust me, when we when we make the necessary edits, you're gonna love it. So here now the columns, we want to make it one. We have to make it one. Now if you notice, we can now see our beautiful images. So yeah, the rows, we want to make it 5. We want it to be 5 actually. So now I think I did not do something. I want to explain something to you. So here is what we call a first selection. So it's a must, something must be selected regardless. Something must just be selected. So we are also supposed to toggle on the first selection in this particular, in this place too. We are also supposed to on the first selection and make sure it is in a single select and a first selection. Do you get? It's very necessary. Without it, I don't think you will be getting what every other person will be getting. Don't be the black sheep. So now we're making edits for our chiclets. We'll take this to 8. We'll take this particular size to 90, and we'll take this one to 55. Okay, so this is how it looks now. So I think we'll be offing this particular header. We'll be offing the header. I think, yeah. So this is the header here. Good. So now we would want to make edits on our chiclet itself. Would love to remove or just change the outline color. We'll change it to white so it can blend. So now I think yes, that's quite good. So the selected color, we are going to work on this one. So the selected color is going to be, remove this, E2 EA FA. So this is what it's going to be. This is the color that is going to be once it's selected. So the next step we're going to take is to remove the background. You just have to remove the background so it can blend with the current background that we have. So what you're going to do is you just try to make it fit in perfectly well. So I think we've been able to achieve that now. So this is how it currently looks like after you've been able to fit it in. So now the main boss is what we're going to be working on, how to get our images correct. So we'll be inserting image here now. So you just try to make sure it's fitted. Just try to make sure it's fitted. So we come here to our table view. I don't know if I did this. It's not all the time is necessary. When you come to this table view, you come to organs. You change this to web URL. It might actually work regardless, but I just love to make my work cleaner. You change this to web URL. So this means that this particular section of the dataset are just URLs. They are links. Do you get? So Power BI can perfectly interpret it as links. That's just what it means. So here, image source, select from data. Did you see this step I took? You open this one, you add the data. So instead of fit is better. So currently, what can we see? Ta-da, ta-da. So yeah, we've been able to import our images. So here you see why there's a need for a first selection. You must choose one. So at least even if you are not able to choose anyone, something is going to show. Your dashboard will keep working and performing better. It just makes your work more better. So here now we can decide to choose for the human body. It's supposed to take in. Okay, have I edited this one for first selection? Let's confirm that. Yeah, I have actually. So it's not even supposed to. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to off the multiple selection too. So it's supposed to be a single select. The same way this one too is a single select. We cannot select multiple things. Do you get? I think it slipped my mind. I thought I've already toggled that on. So yeah, we're supposed to off this multiple selection. It's supposed to be a single select so that at least one thing will be selected. Do you get? So this is so just what you just do here now. All the images are made perfectly well. Like I said, if you want me to tell you how I was able to get these images, you can let me know in the comment section. If you want me to put you through, you can let me know in the comment section. So if you've been following, I think we've been able to do something for now, and this is actually great how far we've been able to come. Congratulations. So yeah, I would love to say something. So this is a growing channel, analysis to manual, and I don't really have issue giving my knowledges out there for free, gold knowledge for free. The best thing you can just do for me now is to subscribe to this channel. The honest truth is it's going to be more motivation to drop more info out there, be able to share more of my ideas out there. So just as we're speaking, if you've not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. And also, you, like I said earlier, you'll find my LinkedIn and other social media links in the description of this video. Once you create this dashboard, make sure to tag me. I would love to see your version and how you are able to apply the techniques I shared today. So don't forget to tag me when you create it. Okay. So now I think we'll be working on this section of the dashboard. So this particular section is talking about the percent of smoking status, how it happened, the percent of people that have never smoked, the ones that are currently smoking, and the ones that were formerly a smoker. Do you get? So yeah. So we are going to come here now, take a donut chart. So we're going to work with a donut chart for that. Now take it to this particular section of the video. So now we are going to take in the legend is going to be this smoking status, correct? So it's going to be count. So this is how it's going to be. So you're going to put in the smoking status as values and also put it as legends 2. Do you get? So now we're going to make edits because this looks really ugly. Honestly speaking, it looks really ugly. So now we're going to make sure that everything looks perfect. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, our legend is going to remain in this particular position. So for the detail labels, it's good that it's outside, but what we only want is the percent total. Do you get? So we only want the percent total. We don't actually want um, the full details for our labels. So the next thing we are going to be working on is the slices. So for the slices, let's take for never. For never, we want to put a color for never. Um, what color will go? Sorry, let me go through. I can't remember the coding of this particular color I used in this particular section. So pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Hope I'm pardoned. So now let me select this. So I'll be able to copy it. Our dashboard will look perfect, perfect, perfect. So here I'll just take this in. So what we are going to be using for the never is 98A 8B3. Okay, so the one we'll be using for the current, I think I also have to steal that one too. So when I come here, pardon me, copy. For the current, I think I would paste. So the current is going to be A9BBC7. Okay, I just can't. I forgot I think I had it in head before. I had it in my mind before. So yeah. So this one now is going to. I'm going to copy this last one for the dashboard. So for our former smokers, we're going to have this color code, which is going to be C3CFD8. Do you get C3CFD8? So the spacing is going to be in 80. Okay, so yes, this is the spacing that we are going to work with. So now in the label, we don't want to have a title in the label. Do you get? I think I would, sorry, in the legend rather, we don't want to have a title in the legend of the title. So for the title of our main dashboard, we want it to be percent of smoking status. Yeah, so this one now is going to be Soji UI semi bold, italic also, and 66666 color coding. Yeah, 6666 color coding. So the color code for our title is 66666. Okay, good. So now I think this is we've been able to achieve this one. Okay, so what we're going to do here, make sure we remove the background also. So we're going to make sure we remove the background also. Now you just try to fit it in perfectly well. Okay, try to fit it in perfectly well, so it all goes well. It goes well. So now we would be talking on this visual. This particular visuals help us to show the regulation between the smoking durations and their daily intake. You know, in the data set we have the ones that we're able to get how long years of smoking. If we check data set, we're going to see the one we had years of smoking. So we have years of smoking and we have their daily intake. So this particular visual is going to help us to check a regulation. And if you notice here, you're going to see a correlation. You're going to see kind of like correlation between these two. Shows how accurate the data is. And as a data analyst, you are supposed to know data doesn't lie. data doesn't lie except it was manipulated with. And as a data analyst, whatever it gives you, you work with it. You don't try to manipulate it because you want your dashboard to be fine. Okay. So this one we are going to be recreating this one. So this is going to be a line chart now. But before we recreate this one, let's go back to our dashboard. Before we recreate this one, we would need to create an age group. Okay. So this is the formula for it. But this one is not a measure. This one is a what? A column. So when you come here, new column, you paste it inside. You paste it inside. Exactly. So we've been able to achieve that. So now we are going to come here. We want to use a line chart. So it's a line chart we're going to work with in this particular place. So yes, so the x-axis now is going to be our age group. Do you get? So the y-axis is going to be, the first one is going to be, since it is smoking duration and daily intake, let the first one be years of smoking. So if you come below, you see years of smoking, y-axis, years of smoking. And if you come here again, you see cigarettes per day. So now for a proper analysis, you don't use sum, you use average. Okay, so this one now we use average. So now we are also going to rename this particular visual. Since this one is for years of smoking, we are going to call it YOS. YOS. Since this one is for average cigarettes per day, we are going to call it what? CPD. Okay, so now we are going to head to the visualization part. For the legends, we are going to make the legends be in the top right. Okay, so I want to make edits. The x-axis, we are going to remove the title of the x-axis. Close it. In the y-axis, we are also going to remove the title too. Do you get? So now for the line, it's going to be solid, correct? The width, reduce the width to 2. I want it good, round. So in this part, you want it smooth, monotone, exactly. So now we are going to come back in the line for this, for the YOS. That's the first part of our visual. We want to give it a color. We're going to give it a light color. So we're going to work with the C3CFD8. Okay. So when we now go over here to work with the CPD, we're going to give it a more darker color, but yeah, correct. I think this one will go. Or should we go with this one? No, this one is kind of light too. So it should show a little bit of difference. So I think yeah, this one is quite okay. This one is quite okay. So good. So yeah, we will now go to the general. Let's off the background, like I always say, so that it can blend perfectly. It can blend perfectly. Okay. So the title is what we're going to work on now. So the title is what? Smoking duration, and daily intake. So now this title, we are going to make it Soji UI semi-bold. Okay, and italic, we're going to make it italic. The text color is 66666. Oh, where is that? Is this it? Yeah. 666. So we're also going to have a subtitle on it, where this one is going to say um, across age group. Across age group. So this one too is going to be an italic, and I think the color is already, yeah, the same. It's already the same. So this is how it's going to look. So just try to like make your dashboard fit in properly well, make the necessary edits the dashboard needs. Okay. Okay. Good. So now we've gone far. Congratulations. Congratulations, actually. We've been able to do some works. So now it's just remaining this section and our title. So the next thing we are going to be working on is a ribbon chart. Normally, I don't really see a lot of people work with a ribbon chart. I don't know why, but I love it also. In as much as it looks like a bar chart, it makes your dashboard aesthetically pleasing, and it gives it this natural look. So yes, so in this particular section, we are going to be to be analyzing smoking status by gender. If it's the female that is like smokes the most, or like, do you get how many females currently smoke? How many of them? How many male currently smoke? If it's the male that used to smoke the most, whatever the data set is going to tell us, like I said. So now the next thing we are going to do is take our smoking status to the x-axis, and for the y-axis we are going to use count of our patient ID. Yes, so we're going to use patient ID, and for the legends we're going to use gender. So this is going to be like a stacked bar chart. It's going to look like a stacked bar chart. So here now we're going to make edits. Okay, so we're going to edit in the columns. For the columns now, for the female color coding is now going to be 80808080. Okay, for the male we're going to have something like um, let me see, B3 B3, correct. So yes, so this is how it's going to be. This is our ribbon, so it's already matching the series colors. Do you get? So now this is what we have so far. Now for the legend, we're going to remove the legend title. We're going to put the legends to the top right. Do you get? So now we want to off the title in the y and the x axis, because honestly speaking it doesn't really make your visuals look the way they are supposed to look. So yes, for this one too we're going to off the title. Yes, so we're going to come to general, go to effect, off the background so it can blend. Now for the title we are going to put it as smoking status by gender. Yeah, so now this is the title. We are going to put it as Soji UI semi bold, italic, should be in italic, and the color should be 66666. Correct. So this is what our this particular part of the dashboard now should look like. Do you get? So now we have for the last section, not really last section because yeah, we have other things to fill, but for this particular section, um, sorry, this particular session we're going to be talking about the cholesterol and hypertension risk across age group. Do you get? So at least let's talk about the defects across age group, and like in the risk too. Let's talk about the health risk that comes with it, okay? According to age group, according to our data. So we're going to put a bar chart, a clustered bar chart. Automatically it fits in. So in our x-axis, we're going to be having our age group, and we are going to have, should we work with a bar chart or a stacked chart? I think a stacked chart would work perfect. Let me check what I worked with. Yeah, a stacked chart was what I worked with. Yeah. So now when you come here for the x-axis, we have the age group here. For the y-axis, we have the cholesterol level according to each age group. Now you put it as sum. No, instead of sum, you put it as average, because average gives a better result, obviously, in this kind of scenario. And for the legends, so that we can be able to analyze better, we're analyzing by BP risk. So it's that we have the low, we have the high, we have the normal. Okay, so now it looks pretty ugly, honestly speaking. Honestly speaking, it doesn't look so good, so we have to make our normal edits, our normal color edits. The first thing I would love to do is to remove the titles. Let's remove the titles. In the x-axis too, let's remove the titles. In the legend too, let's remove the title. And we're going to put the legend in the right hand side of the top right. Exactly. So now we need to sort this ascending order, age group ascending. So now we should have 18 to 28, 29 to 38, and forward. It shouldn't be the way it was the other time. Do you get? So now we need to make edits on the colors. So for the high, what kind of color should we use for the high? Let's use this 8080. For the low, let's use a little bit lighter color. Yeah. And for the normal, let's use a more lighter color. So this is how it is currently. So for the, since this is a bar chart, right, we're going to we need more spacing. Actually, we need more spacing. Let me check if I can get that spacing. Okay, it's not here. I think it's called gap. Chill. Okay, so this is not here. Let me just quickly go through what we have here. So to be able to get the spacing, so we need to space this particular place. So you come to your column, you put it to all, put your series to all, go to your layout. Now let's increase the space. With 45 to just, you can just increase it to your taste, how you want it to look. Okay, how you want it to look. So I think this is quite good for me. So now we need to work on the title. This title is not the kind of title you use in this kind of masterpiece. You are recreating a masterpiece. At the same time, you are creating a masterpiece that you would also be able to showcase out there. So you need to make it look good. So what we are going to call it, let me cross check the name: cholesterol and hypertension risk. Okay, So it's going to have an across age group subtitle, italic. The color should be 666, and yeah, for the subtitle across age group, so we're going to on this toggle, across age group. Okay, so this one too is going to have the italic. This one is going to have the italic section. So now you just make sure your dashboard is fitting perfectly well. Okay, so I think this is good now. So we can let's just we're done. We're done, half done, just remaining the title. But let's take a look. Let's take a quick recap on how our dashboard looks like at the moment. So this is for the damage section. We have for the healthy section. We have for the lungs. We have for the liver. Yeah. So this is awesome. Honestly speaking, this is really awesome. I'm glad to be able to share this knowledge with you, because I know you're also doing great, and I know you will do great. So like I said earlier, please, you'll find my LinkedIn and my social media links in the description of this video. Once you create a dashboard, make sure to tag me. I would love to see your version and how well you were able to apply the techniques I just shared to you. So don't forget to tag me. And also, this is a growing channel. The best you can be able to do is to support the channel by subscribing. Please don't leave this channel without subscribing. You can also check out other of my videos, go through them. So yes, thank you so much. So now we just need to do our final touching, which is to add our title. So analysis. Six 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 six. Where's the bold? Off the so now we're going to off the background. This is what it looks like currently. So here you just add your image, and yeah. So da 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 da. So currently we are done. We are done with the dashboard. Okay, let me just make it. Let me add the finishing touch. So currently here. So currently we are done. We've been able to visualize um, this particular healthcare data set. Let's go through this one more. Let's see what we've been able to do so far. So this is the skeletal damaged human body of a smoker, and this is the healthy. This is the heart. This is the healthy heart. This is the damaged heart. We have the liver. We have the healthy liver, and so many more, so many more, so many more. So please don't leave this channel without subscribing, and also send this video to your fellow data analysts that would love to try out the healthcare data analytics project, so that they can be able to improve in their data analytics sector or whatever sector they want to work on. Thank you for watching the video to this end. Please make sure to subscribe, like this video, and share to others for more outreach. God bless you, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.